everybody, it's Marisa Lowen and I'm back with another video to kind of share with you what's going on through my mind. Now, one of the things that always comes up is kind of waiting. We're waiting to exhale. We're waiting to breathe. We're waiting to move. We're waiting to have that next step. We're waiting to win the lottery. We're waiting until, Providence lands in our lap and we've got this amazing opportunity that we can't say no to. But one of the things that I want to think about is actually making that first step. It's really pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, getting into that business mindset where you are going to be making money, doing what you love, knowing your role, knowing your worth. And one of the things that came up in the last few weeks is I was saying to a friend of mine, I got to do these videos and I want to really get out there and I really want to spread this message and I've got this, all this stuff going in my mind and I want to get it out there. And she said, well, what's holding you back? And I was like, well, I'm not really sure. Before I could even say anything, she said, is it your weight? And I was like, is it my weight? Like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, are you waiting to lose weight before you go and do these videos? And I was like, hell no. I was thinking about getting a different kind of maybe a light or maybe getting a different kind of thing to hold my phone so that I'm not all selfieing and doing all these Facebook Live things. And she's like, oh, so it's not your weight? And I'm like, what about my weight? And she's like, well, I just thought that maybe you were waiting until you could lose some weight. And I'm like, no. I'm like, first of all, yes, I am walking. I am eating healthy. I am making steps to, really take care of myself, which is something new that I'm trying out. But, waiting until I lose weight. Well, what's going to happen? I'm going to put out a video and somebody is going to feel like they need to comment like, fat girl don't know what she's talking about, or any of these other, you've seen the internet comments where people basically tear people down physically when they've got something to say. We've seen it in the elections. We've seen it in, politics everywhere. People are always torn down physically. But you know what? That never has ever held a big power over me. I've never really felt like what I look like on the outside impacts what I feel on the inside. And partly because this is just a package. This is just what, came together through genetics and life and, the adventures that I've lived. I've got scars on my legs from, doing things that I probably, leaping off things I shouldn't leap off and climbing things I shouldn't climb. And I've got scars everywhere from that because I kind of just, take a risk and go and do things because I know that this is just a package and it's going to be there to support me, within reason. But, I've had it. I've been on the internet for many years and I've had people comment and I'm just like, wow, what a small world you live in. And, if that's really what all you got to take me down, then, that's really not a lot. And it's really, I feel actually kind of sad for people like that. But I think it's also interesting because I know there are people out there that are waiting until they lose weight or they're waiting until, they get their hair done or they're waiting until, some other thing comes into place before they start taking action on doing what they love, on living what their role is, on, taking this ability to create their own abundance and wealth into their life because they're waiting for something. And I kind of just want to say, what are you waiting for? The world is waiting for you. The world is ready to see what you got, what you're making, what you're creating, what you're singing, what you're talking about. What role do you have in the world? The world is waiting for it because we need it. We need more people coming out there and really embracing who they are and not hiding and not trying to be someone else and not worrying about how you look on camera or, what you got going on below the camera. I mean, sometimes I do these videos and I'm not even wearing pants and I really don't care what anyone thinks because, pants and it's hot outside and my legs deserve to be free. But this is the thing. We want to really take forward that action. Don't wait until something lands in your lap. Don't wait until you've lost another 10 pounds. Get out there, do it, make it happen because this is for you and you deserve it and you are worth it and the world needs it. We need more creativity. We need more voices coming forward and saying, no, this is what I believe in and this is where I think that the world can go. We need more women in politics. We need more women entrepreneurs. We need more entrepreneurs in general. We need to take that world from where we had that stereotypical company mentality where we work 40 days in a job and we don't ever leave it. If that's not what you want, don't do it. Get out there. Make that first step because it is there for you. okay? We do have these opportunities in place for you to take these, take advantage of that, but you got to make that first step. You know, those grants don't just land in your lap. You got to apply for them, right? Those, you know, connections that are going to help you move forward. Well, they're never going to know you're there sitting on your couch waiting for it to happen. You got to get out there. You got to make those networks. You got to make that connection. You got to send that first email. You got to walk up to that person and say, "Hi, my name is Marisa, and how am I going to make your day today?" You know, you've got to do that. You've got to make that first action, that first step. And it's all on you. You know, not to put a lot of pressure on there, but guess what? It is on you, and this is available for you. So, what are you going to do today? What is one action step that, you know, maybe scares the pants off of you? Okay? Maybe you're kind of worried what people are going to think about you. Maybe you're going to worry what your friends and family are going to say, like, what is she up to? What is she doing today? You know, maybe you're going to kind of go out on YouTube and say, guess what? This is my channel, and this is what I'm doing, and here's what I have to say, and I don't care if you don't want to watch it or not, but this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to keep putting it out there because there is somebody who needs to hear what I am saying. And don't care about what, you know, people who try to take you down, because they're going to be there. They can't even comprehend that you are taking these steps for yourself, that you are actually putting things into motion. They're going to feel jealousy. They're going to feel, geez, I wish I could do what she's doing. But you know what? They're not. And that's not your problem, because you are making it happen. You're the one doing this, and it is going to be mother flipping incredible. And I can't wait to see what you do. So share below what your one action is, and let's get this movement going. Let's get this whole vibrational train out of the station and onto the tracks where we can see where everyone is coming together to really embrace this knowing our worth, this knowing our role in the world, and that we're going to keep it going. We're going to do that little choo-choo train down that track. We are going to get it going. Who is with me? Post below. I can't wait to see what you're going to do today. Hello, it's Marisa Lowen, and we are going to talk today about living your worth. Now, once you know what your role is in the world and what you are worthy of and what you bring to the world, one of the greatest ways to live that is to come up with these